Faucet 407, nigga.
The children will grow, and it's the final.
Oh yeah, you got the Packers, right?
You
in the division.
And we're underway on EA Sports.
What's up with these niggas kicking to the sideline so much?
Carries out of the side of the end zone here, so it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey, 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 hey.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. That one good for 37 yards.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisions something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
Yeah, no sign of him cooling down at all.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Holy shit with my mic.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Beautiful pass. Oh, that pussy nigga trash.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Fuck nigga garbage.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Joker, Joker. Joker. 12, 12.
To throw is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Let's get off the field. Kill, 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 kill. 21, 21.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so.
Right
I think in this
down
situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Gold maybe not blessed with the strongest leg in the league, but he might be the most accurate. 2 for 2 from 50-plus a year ago, and he converts another one here.
Yeah, you don't want to play horse with Robbie Gould as a kicker. That guy can maneuver a football with his foot.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Get that ball. Check 43. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Check 3. Recon, 132 fighter. Check 26. Ran, go. Yep.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Trubisky, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and it's 3rd and short. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10, just missed that one.
Third and 2. Now Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's got it. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there. Yeah,
I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Trubisky to throw again. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears have taken the lead.
I hate this nigga shooting me up top, bro.
Right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Bro, when you play over the top, I don't understand how they let the receivers get over the top on you, bro.
Joseph now to kick this one away.
Like them cover 4 beaters, and they stretch it all the way to the side of the field.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. 7 yards there and a first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
I left that shit.
Yeah, let's get set.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Tackle was made by Joel Iyiegbuniwe.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Rush in. 21.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Going long here for Wallace. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
A lot of niggas been taking punt returns and kick returns back lately.
All told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for.
Let's go, Alexander.
One that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
I needed that. I needed you, Zaire.
To the 47.
I needed you, Zaire. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I got you back there.
Last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
On first down, Coleman. 20! And all the way down to the 7-yard line.
I don't understand how this nigga get caught from behind.
40 yards.
That's been happening in a lot of my leagues.
A big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let them get to the second level because
that nigga be
sometimes
getting caught from the back, bro.
on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Shit's crazy, dog.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Here's Coleman. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Second and goal from the 1.
13. Hey, Delta. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Alert 3. Get hot.
And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's third and goal. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
I'm gonna die.
Now goal for the extra point.
Yeah.
It's good to make it 17-7.
Stop turning on the light. Get out.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to
Hush.
kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back
Leave him
shy
alone.
of the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Hey, box jump.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. It's caught. This is White. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Watch the twist.
Mike's 5-4.
Bravo.
Hey, watch that.
Now Trubisky. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. Trubisky now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Hey, 18. 54's Mike. Hey, let's go. 54.
From the 36, Trubisky. Hits his
Come on, Moore. You can't be doing that, bro.
This will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21.
Okay,
one thing you're
like
hoping
that,
for when you run drag routes,
ass.
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now it's Trubisky.
Fuck you.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Hey, dude.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Thank you.
Trubisky.
We out.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what
Bro,
I thought?
what
That
the
had
fuck?
to be.
Shit lag out on me.
Say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands, and, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house.
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
I'm gonna die in these Cuban links, yo.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
You've called plenty of
That
games
boy
in your
DeForest
career.
Buckner is a problem, cuz.
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. And another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Watch twitch. Lock in.
Okay. It's definitely more than one nigga. And that one nigga fired in that whole.
The shotgun is Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Bro, we should definitely win your division, but the Bears tried.
He's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50
But the nigga went to the playoffs.
That kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
You ain't play last season?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. T.Y. Hilton, nobody to beat. Touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
I'm going to die in these Cuban links.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy.
That's caught inside the 20. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
Bro, why they don't let you fix your camera sometimes on this shit, bro?
Seconds to go in this first half.
I hate that shit.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Can't forget that. That boy 5.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed.
Man, that boy DJ Reed balling. I don't even know who that is, but that nigga been getting hella picks from me. DJ Reed.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. Something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
I broke on this nigga for the last play. 3 seconds in the first half.
The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Ooh, I'm beating this boy 37-7 right
One
now.
Play,
first half.
It's pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message
crunch time
to the
when crunch
opposing
time
team.
happened,
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
Bro, why can't I change my camera?
The second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
Oh,
the catch deservedly so is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Open man is Trey Burton. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Trubisky now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
18.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
If this nigga don't bring his running back out, I'm blitzing.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch out. 1 Omaha. Hey, seam 6.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Lucky I can't do no huddle.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout.
Fuck, nigga, lucky I cannot do no huddle. If I could do no huddle in tonight, shit.
Here in this 3rd quarter. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Good return.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bears take over.
I'm gonna die in these Cuban lanes.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times and any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team
I done played me a fuck nigga for some change today, dog.
In the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that
Little lunch money.
Trubisky now.
Yeah, little lunch money, nigga B-boy over the head. Pussy nigga couldn't stop the run.
Here's Trubisky.
Nigga trying to use it as safety and don't even know how to do it.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
I took a nigga, pussy nigga up top.
Pussy nigga just took me up top too.
With 2 touchdowns on the season.
Nigga love taking you pussy all of them through
The
there.
Bears get a bit closer.
You gotta check the stream, nigga.
The point after is good. And that will shave one more off this lead. Joseph now to kick this one away. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good.
Come on, bro.
Intercepted.
Nobody should be able to stay with this man, bro.
Possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
No room to be had there on the first down
run as
he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. DJ Reed, who played in
you hold
Kansas State, made the tackle. They try again with Cohen. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
He should have hurried up and called the timeout, what he was doing.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, Trubisky. And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown.
Check 99. Check 99. Red. Hey, ball. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, exit. Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 58's the Mike.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Escaping. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trying to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket.
Yo, do the extra point sack count for the stat?
Receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line.
Because you got a sack on
rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. This is Coleman, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I think it is.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. This is caught, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Bless you. T. Knight playing in this league this year, bro.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Let's go. Hey, one set. Check, Mike. Hey, nice 7. Hey, pick your game up. Check 50.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
All want to do is
just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Trubisky will throw. Looking deep for Gabriel. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball.
Can I challenge that? Oh, no, I can't challenge it, boy. I can't.
And they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
I'm playing that Bears, nigga. That Fawcett folds 7.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Right there, 54.
Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Fellas, here we go.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Run it up on a fuck, nigga.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Now Trubisky on 1st down. It's complete. It's Miller. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Now Trubisky to throw. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. D Ford in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. To try again after the sack. Trubisky, open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
500, 400 yards.
It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 53 yards after the big play. A chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Tariq Cohen His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears cut into that lead. Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2.
Fucking with that simply lemonade though.
18.
Mm-hmm.
Lock in.
Strawberry, raspberry lemonade. They got all types of lemonade. That shit is fire. Simply.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Here we go.
2 minutes left to play in this
I cannot get this nigga George Kittle off, bro. Why this nigga can't beat man coverage, bro?
Football here as we get you reset.
Yeah.
No doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Post route.
Second down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle
What
of the
to
field
do?
is popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And a very good return.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Corner route.
Up to the 35-yard line.
Bro, some fucking linebacker that don't got to start.
The stretch, 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game instead of being able to shut the door.
His name is a funny name. I'm gonna tell you who it
they
is.
can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about
Running
those
fucking
picks,
toe for toe with the man,
fantasy
bro.
team that has this defense.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Finding Gabriel complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Mark that down as a pickup of 13. And the Bears
Why when I bring the nigga up, he always go back?
Now it's Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They're going to look to throw. He'll get this complete into the hands of Riley Ridley. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Trubisky. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before
500 yards passing.
Between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
Bro, I don't know, bro. This nigga throwing that shit. He's doing out routes, corner routes, deep routes.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I was beating his ass 37-7.
It's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game
I'm
like
up 44-26, 30 seconds left, but I'm just saying this nigga really throwing the ball.
Fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
3, 218, chopper. Ran, up. 6 guys.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Nice pick.
Picked off inside
Nice
the 10.
pick.
Charles
Nice
going
pick.
between his ears right now. It's
Beautiful
just not
pick.
completely calculated.
Damn, that was a
correctly.
beautiful
7
pick,
picks
cuz.
between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 40. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
Let's go.
Sets up first down and goal.
So they ain't gonna let me say the video clip?
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Go. Get off the field. Fires the mic. We got it. Mike, say hi.
Now it's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Come on.
And into the end zone.
Oh, Jair Alexander. Pick 6 from goal line to goal line.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return.
That lineman, remember? Mm-hmm.
It's up and good, and they add one more to what will wind up a fairly lopsided victory.
51-26.